Hello and welcome to my YouTube video. Today I wanted to talk about a little something called cringe. And what would be cringy would be if my dog barked. That would be very cringe. Quit your barking! Anyways. Okay, so I thought it would be good to talk about a little something called cringe and how I think it's being weaponized against us. The deep down root of what cringe really is, I personally believe it's when people see someone who is more spiritually free and wants that for themselves. And instead of actually achieving that themselves, some people will resort to saying, oh, well, that was cringe, or that was weird. That wasn't, oh, that was like, really weird, and like I would never do that, but like you could do that, and but it's like weird, and I'll think it's weird, but like I would just never do that. I don't know. I think it's propaganda from the government used on like children mainly, or like teenagers on the internet, like using social media like Instagram, TikTok, whatever. I think it's used against those younger generations because the government doesn't want people to find their true self or have any personality. So it puts these mental walls up of like things you can't do. And I think that's bad. I think that's poop. I think we shouldn't do that. I think it's all connected up to where like the people in power don't want us to talk to each other or socialize or talk about anything of substance. Like, you know how like an average everyday conversation with someone you don't know, like a stranger, the government really doesn't want you to say anything of substance there, or like talk about anything real with someone you may not trust or someone you don't really know that all that well, because, well, that would be bad for the system or the matrix or the veil or whatever. So instead, we all follow like a certain script, and we say like, hi, how are you? Good, how are you? Great. Even though the answer of great probably isn't how you feel inside. Maybe you do feel great, and that's awesome, but maybe you don't. Although I feel like how are you usually has more context than we provide when we give an answer for that. I would love to see more and more people, especially younger people, tapping into their true self, their true personality that comes out when you're a kid and you don't have all these mental barriers. I think we can achieve that. I think we can bring more of that out. Sometimes it feels like your intuition comes up with like a joke that would be really funny to say, but you don't want to say it because you're too scared of being cringe. Oh no, no, no. Oh no. Being cringe will liberate you. Being cringe will free you. Just ask this guy. He knew it would be cringe to bark, but he did it anyway because that's his true self. You see? It's not cringy to be yourself. Anyways, I just had a little thought and I wanted to get it off my chest, so yeah. I'll talk to you guys later. Stay cringe. Stay cringe out there.